building a garden maintenance schedule. Hey there, welcome back to EcoAlchemy. It's such a pleasure to have you here with me again. Whether you're stopping by for the first time or have been following along, I'm so glad you've made time to nurture your green thumb. Last time, we explored the essential tools every gardener needs. Hopefully, you've checked off a few items on your list. Today, we're diving into what might just be the secret ingredient to gardening success: creating a garden maintenance schedule. I know, maintenance schedule doesn't sound thrilling, does it? But hear me out. With the right plan, you can transform garden care from something that feels overwhelming into a process that's both effective and enjoyable. Plus, a schedule gives you more time to actually enjoy your garden instead of spending all your energy trying to keep up with it. So grab a cup of tea, take a seat, and let's map out a plan to help your garden thrive. First things first, think of your garden as a living, breathing ecosystem. Like any living thing, it needs regular care to grow strong and healthy. At its simplest, a garden maintenance schedule breaks tasks into manageable bits, allowing you to tackle them without stress. The foundation of any schedule includes weekly tasks like watering, weeding, and checking for pests. These are your must-dos to keep things running smoothly. That said, every garden is unique, and so is its care routine. Beyond weekly tasks, a good schedule includes those bigger, less frequent jobs like pruning, fertilizing, and rotating crops that ensure long-term health. We'll explore how to fit these into your daily, weekly, and monthly routines. Ready to dive in? Let's start small with the daily essentials. Think of daily tasks as quick, bite-sized actions that keep your garden in check. They barely take up time, yet staying consistent with them makes all the difference. Here's what I recommend adding to your daily routine. Check soil moisture levels. This is especially important during the warmer months. Just stick your finger into the soil up to your first knuckle. If it's dry, it's time for a drink. Water is needed. Give your plants only the water they need, and try to water early in the morning or later in the evening to minimize evaporation. Inspect for pests and diseases. A couple of minutes is all it takes. Look at the undersides of leaves and other hard-to-reach areas for any unwanted visitors or yellowing, which could signal a nutrient deficiency or disease. Harvest ripe produce or herbs. Picking fruits or veggies as they ripen not only keeps your plants producing, but also means fresh ingredients for your next meal. Pull small weeds. Don't wait until they take over. If you spot a baby weed, tug it out before it has a chance to grow and spread seeds. Daily check-ins with your garden aren't just about maintenance. They're also moments of calm, where you reconnect with your space. Even 10 minutes a day can work wonders. Now let's talk about tasks that require a little more of your attention. Don't worry, these are still very manageable and can be tailored to fit your schedule. Here's a list to get you started. Deep watering. For larger trees, shrubs, or plants with deeper root systems, a once-a-week soak is more effective than shallow daily watering. Weed thoroughly. Once a week, dedicate some time to clearing out any persistent weeds that manage to sneak through your daily inspection. Tool check. Are your pruners clean? Is your hose working properly? Investing a few minutes to maintain your gardening tools saves you time and money down the road. Turn your compost. If you have one, aerating your compost pile helps it break down faster and keeps it from becoming too wet or smelly. Take this opportunity to truly observe your garden. Walk around your space and notice what's flourishing and what could use extra help. You might discover a struggling plant that needs adjustment or spot a new flower blooming. Those moments of discovery will make your garden feel even more personal. These larger, less frequent tasks keep everything running in the long term. The key is to tackle these in manageable chunks, aligned with the rhythms of the seasons. Here are some important ones to work into your schedule. Fertilize your plants. Every garden has different nutrient needs based on the soil, so check what your plants prefer. A general guideline is to feed every 4 to 6 weeks, but some plants, like heavy feeders such as tomatoes, might benefit from more frequent feeding. Prune trees and shrubs. Pruning encourages healthy growth and keeps plants looking neat and tidy. Seasonal pruning ensures the timing won't interfere with blossoming or fruit production. Rotate crops and refresh soil. Prevent soil depletion and pest buildup by moving your plants around and adding compost or organic matter between plantings. Plan for the next season. Gardening is all about looking ahead. If it's spring, this might mean direct sowing seeds. If it's fall, consider starting seedlings indoors. Again, this isn't about perfection. It's about staying on top of your garden's changing needs. Watching how your garden evolves over the seasons can be one of the most rewarding parts of gardening. At this point, you might be wondering, why go to all this effort? The biggest reason: a good schedule keeps you proactive instead of reactive. Instead of scrambling to solve problems as they crop up, you'll already have a plan in place to prevent them from happening in the first place. This intentional approach not only saves you time and energy, but also reduces stress. You'll spend less time battling weeds, dealing with pests, or trying to revive struggling plants. Instead, you'll get to enjoy the fruits of your labor, literally and figuratively. Consistency is another huge benefit. Even if you're only able to dedicate small pockets of time to your garden each day or week, it all adds up. A little effort goes a long way toward keeping your garden flourishing. And here's a bonus. Having a set routine makes gardening feel less like a chore and more like a joy. You'll find yourself looking forward to the peace and quiet of your garden time, knowing you're setting up your plants and yourself for success. So, what do you think? Does the idea of a garden maintenance schedule seem manageable now? Whether you're planning your first ever routine or tweaking an existing one, remember to keep things simple. Start with just a few tasks and gradually build from there. I'd love to hear from you. What do you currently do to stay organized in the garden? Maybe you've got a tip that's been a lifesaver or a favorite tool that makes tasks easier. Share it in the comments below so we can all learn from one another. After all, gardening is about growth, and that includes growing our knowledge together. And, as always, if this video brought you value, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to EcoAlchemy. Your support means everything and helps this community grow. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're first in line for our latest tips and tricks. In the next episode, I've got something truly exciting for you: composting. We've dabbled in this topic before, but it's time to get into the nitty-gritty of what makes compost magical. I'll show you how to start your own pile, the benefits of nutrient-rich compost, and how this simple practice is one of the best gifts you can give to your garden. Until then, happy gardening, and I'll see you soon.